Welcome back to Georgia Bay Rider. Today I'm just going over this little bike that I have. I'm just changing out the carburetor. They had a carburetor that wasn't the one for this bike. It looks like it came from Amazon or somewhere like that. So that's it there. I cleaned it up there before, and anyways, I found the original one, which is here. I've cleaned it out, cleaned it up, and cleaned all the jets, cleaned all that up, trying to make it a little nicer than it was. It was pretty black and dirty. Had it to H&T Motorsports, friend of ours that does bike work around here. Put it through the machine, and it cleaned out pretty good. So I'm just cleaning it up a little bit more, and then we're going to put it back on this bike and get it running again. So stay tuned for that. And so we're just going to put this back together again. I robbed the gasket out of this newer one. That's the old one. It's pretty brittle, sorry. And the O-ring off of this one here, I'm going to put on here. Looks like it will fit on there. Put the jets in. I've blown them out with the air hose, and everything seems to be pretty good. So, thing with these here, they're brass, so you don't need to tighten them real tight. Now, this here goes in here, sits in there. That float gonna go on here. And that slides into there. That should drop. Back up again. So that'll yeah, so it works pretty good. That's the other one. I robbed the drain plug off this one here. It had a gasket on it. This one was rotten on that one, so I just put it on there. It fit. Looks pretty clean, so get her back on there. I just want to double check everything's in. That on top. Put that on there. And this is the, just hang on guys. Right back. That's the air mixture screw because it's towards the air box. I just want to double check on it. Make sure it's cleaned out pretty good. I cleaned it once. Put that in there. So I'm going to turn that right in. Then I'm going to bring it back 1 1/4 turns. It's half. Actually, I'll start over. Half, 1 1/4. This is your idle mixture screw here. I'm going to double check on it. cleaned up pretty good. So I'm going to do the same thing with that. And these, just so you guys know, there's little springs in each one of them. So don't forget that. There's one right there. So, and don't mix them up. One's a little longer than the other. So take pictures, take videos, whatever you got to do, so you won't screw it up. Use my bigger screwdriver. So that's just where it snugs up. So I'm going to back that off 1.25 inches as well. So there's half, 1 1/4. So now it's all set to go on the bikes. I think we got everything back together, and yeah, so we'll get it back on the bike. I won't bore you with that. Just slides on, bolts there, 2 10mm nuts go on that. Airbox goes in here, and then of course your fuel line goes up into your shut off to your tank. So stay tuned. We'll be back at you. So guys, we're just going to put this carburetor back on the bike. The slider goes down in here. It's got to go that way, so it'll go right down. See how that fits down in there? It's for the throttle. I put this on first. It's a heck of a lot easier. Okay, don't forget your little gasket. There's a gasket on here that has to be put on, and then it just slides in there like that. Put your nut on either side. I don't think they have to be too tight. The overflow drain that goes in there, that's not real tight, so I don't think it has to be too tight. But then your air box. It's always been a pain in the butt, this thing here, but we'll get it. I think I had the okay, we'll fiddle a fart around with that one in a minute. So let's take you over here to best to set that up there maybe. See, maybe back to you. Get the gas line on. Pliers. Put that on. And when you guys are putting if you're putting a filter on, which you should, this is a new tank, but I put a new filter on anyways. It's good to have it. There's an arrow. If you look on the filter, there's an arrow that points in the direction of the flow of the gas to the carburetor. So just make sure you have it the right way, or it's not going to help you out in the long run. I'm just putting the other nut on the other side here to, which is a little... If you got fat fingers or thick fingers, I don't think it'd do you any good, but I will get it. Honestly, I'll get it. See, I told you I'd get it. Patience. Be patient, that's the main thing. Like I said before, I'm not a mechanic. I just self-taught, watching other guys on YouTube doing stuff. So I've been working on bikes, cars, and everything since I was a kid. So I have a little bit of mechanically, whatever you want to call it, but wisdom, I guess, maybe that's the word, I don't know. So we'll just snug that up, turn the gas on. You can see the gas going up, that'll fill the float bowl up. And I think we're almost ready to try this out, fire it up maybe. So we'll be back at you. Hi guys, I've lost my mic me. I guess the batteries went dead when I was recording this, so I'm going to just kind of ad-lib it here at the moment. It's about the carburetor on this little bike. I had put the original one on and put the gas in it, and we had some problems with it leaking out the bottom of the bowl. So I had to take it back off. You can see here in the video that I've talking about where it's leaking around the bottom of the bowl there. So I've taken it back off and thought that gasket that would work properly from the original one that was on it, not the original, but the one that was on it from Amazon. So I've taken it off, and I'm going to have to get a kit for it and get the proper gasket for it. But other than that, it's a very heavy-duty carburetor, so I want to put it on its original. So I want to keep that with that bike. So I'll just get the kit ordered, and we'll get it back on there, and hopefully it'll work fine.